Dear Lord, the battles we go through life.
Dear Lord, the battles go through life.
We ask for a chance is fair.
We ask for a chance is fair.
Chance to equal our stripes.
Chance to equal our stripes.
Chance to do it there.
Chance to do it there.
We should win.
We should win.
Let it be by the code.
Let it be by the code.
Faith and honor held high.
Faith and honor held high.
We should lose.
We should lose.
Stand by the road.
Stand by the road.
Cheers, the winners go by.
Cheers, the winners go by.
Day by day.
Day by day.
We get better and better.
We get better and better.
Till we can't beat beat.
We can't beat beat.
Boom, beat, beat.
Boom.
All right, welcome to Week 5 Game of the Week in the OMFL. This is my second go-around with this one. The first one didn't seem to want to record the whole entire thing, so we're going to go at it a second time. You're going to get, hopefully, a much better version. So, Week 4 had a lot of really good games. My pick actually ended up being really good. It was the last game that was played this week, but it worked out, and it helped, and the Lions won. So, I'm going to go ahead and take that. And the other game of the week that I was going to pick actually ended up being a really good game. We just advanced to Week 5 tonight, or this afternoon, and I was home early, so I was able to knock this game out. There's some really good games that are very intriguing to me this week. The Eagles and the Lions are one of those games. The reason is because the Eagles have a brand new owner in the commish who's a really good guy. He's brand new to online leagues, and so I'm excited about having him here, and I can't wait to see what he does with this team. And he's got to face a red-hot junior team with the Lions. Junior is playing really well this year and has quietly had a very, very good season. But the Lions were on Game of the Week last week. I can't give him another one. I also really like the Bears and the Indianapolis Colts game. I just think that this is going to be a really good matchup between two teams that would be fun to watch. The Texans and the Vikings was another game that caught my eye. Why? Because the Texans play really great defense, and Massimo is red hot with that team. And then Flying Tom Bomb has the Vikings playing good. This is just a matchup between two very, very good, talented teams this week. I would just like to watch this game because I think it's going to be a barn burner. I also really, really like the Buccaneers and the Panthers. Not because both teams are playing super well, but it's an inter-division game between two guys who play very similar. I am a big, huge fan of both of these guys, and I would like to just watch this game. It's a division rival, so both of these guys are going to be in this division for a long time. They're going to be battling it out, and there's going to be some bad blood between both of these teams. I also really, really like the Bills and the Rams. I know that the Rams' record doesn't show it. The Bills are coming off of a loss. The Rams are with his second game with his team. Whipped up on me pretty good. That team has talent, and the Buffalo Bills are just a great player. I think Dux is going to have his team pushing for a really deep playoff run. He's in the playoffs for sure, but he's going to be pushing for a deep playoff run. But at last, let's get to my Week 5 Game of the Week. I'm with the Falcons traveling to Denver to face the Broncos. The Falcons are 4-0, and the Broncos are 3-1. Unfortunately, EA, if anyone in EA ever watches this, the chances are slim to none. Give us some records on here. It'd be nice to see records until Daddy League gets running. Luckily, I got to play my game early, and I got to see the records on the bottom line, or I would just be guessing here or causing myself a whole lot of work. But this is a matchup between two teams who are very good and who are leading their divisions and who are going to be looking to make a really deep run as they get ready to really show that they are a strong team here in OMFL. Let's look at both of these teams really quick and their records. I probably should know exactly where the Broncos are, but at last I do not. The Broncos are the 4th-ranked team, according to Madden, at 3-1, leading the AFC West. The Raiders are right there nipping at their butts, though. It's going to be a really good division to watch how that comes out. The Denver Broncos started out 0-1, but they've won 3 straight, and they're red hot. Let's go over to the NFC South as the Falcons are leading it. They're the 2nd-ranked team in the league. They are 4-0. They've won all of their games by a massive amount, 132 to only 76 points that they've given up. This team is red hot. Speaking of those Falcons, let's go look at them. There you go. The Raiders just popped up. Hopefully they're playing their game. That would be fun to kind of talk about here. Let's look at these Falcons, because this team is very good on offense and they make plays on defense. Matt Ryan, flat out MVP season. This guy's got 10 touchdowns, 0 goose egg, none, 0 zilch, nothing, 0 interceptions with a quarterback rating of 130.9, 75% completion percentage. Can you believe that? The rushing attack is a two-headed monster. Both Coleman and Freeman get almost equal carries. Freeman is averaging 5.7 yards a carry. Coleman 4.7 yards a carry, and he's got the more touchdowns, 4 touchdowns for this team. That is a rushing attack that you have to pay attention to. On offense and the receiving core, they've got playmakers. Sanu only 12 receptions, but 103 yards with a touchdown. Jacob Tammy, 20 receptions, 288. That's going to be a big target that you're going to have to put some linebackers on and really watch for. That guy's averaging 72 yards a game, does have a touchdown. But the man who I can't wait to see retire one day, Julio Jones, 29 receptions, 358 yards, a 12.3 average, 89.5 yards a game. See if I can spit it out there. 6.1 yards rack after he catches the ball every single time. 4 touchdowns. I also really like this defense. They got Canu Neal back there playing free safety as a rookie, and the guy is making plays, and he's roaming around. He's got 24 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, 2 interceptions. He's got 12 yards long interception. There you go. We'll get it out. 2 deflections, and I think he's got a fumble. Maybe not. I thought he had a fumble in there. The guy is a rookie, and he's flying around making plays. But I also really like this, that Shelby is their number 2 tackler. 16 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. This guy is up front making plays for this Falcon defense. I love it when I see defensive linemen up there making plays. I also really like the fact there's a lot of ex-Saints on this list. I think the Saints are going to rethink these trades after they see this. Craig Robertson's got 4 tackles for loss. Laurinaitis has 2 tackles for loss. This team also makes plays as they get to the quarterback. Javon Cloudy has got 5 sacks on the year. Babineau's got 2.5. Shelby's got 2. Alfred's got 1 coming off the corner. Collins got 1 coming off the corner. And Claiborne's got half of 1. And what happens is all these defensive linemen are making plays and getting at the quarterback, and they're allowing for the DBs to make some plays in the back. Neal's got 2 interceptions. Laurinaitis, Weatherspoon, Allen, and Golston each have 1. This team knows how to make plays, fly around, and make things happen in that defensive backfield, but they are known for their offense. This is going to be an offense versus defense type of game. On the Denver Broncos side, they've got Paxton Lynch, 803 yards since taking over, 48 for 81, a 59% completion percentage. You want to see that number a little bit higher, but he still has a rating of 104. He's got 4 touchdowns to only 1 interception. C.J. Anderson's making plays on the ground, 368 yards, averaging 5.1 yards a carry. Please, someone come teach me, give me a lesson, show me how to run the ball. I can't figure it out. I can't average 92 yards in 2 games, and I have a great offensive line and a great running back, so clearly it's something that I'm doing. CJ's got 5 touchdowns on the year, and then Devontae Booker is still making plays. He's averaging 5.3 yards a carry as a change of pace back there. I also really like the fact that the Broncos spread the ball around. They're looking for the open guy. Both of their receivers are tied with 12 receptions. Green's got 9. Norwood's got 9. These guys are making plays as finding the open guy. 2 touchdowns for Emmanuel Sanders, 1 touchdown for the other 2 guys. This team knows how to make plays. But let's look at their defense, because this is where this team makes all of their money. Marshall and Davis, their 2 middle linebackers, are leading the way. 23 tackles, 19 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 4 tackles for loss. You even got Davis here. He's got an interception. There's a couple of forced fumbles here from both of these guys. Nope, I thought there was. No, I was wrong again. I got to remember these stats a little better. Daddy League, fix your stuff. Let's look at the sacks, though. This team doesn't get as many sacks as the Falcons do, but they still make plays. Von Miller's got 1.5 sacks. Marshall has a sack. Ward's got a sack. Here's the guy that is really key for them. Brandon Marshall makes a lot of plays at middle linebacker. He's super fast. He's flying around. He's making tackles up front. But TJ Ward is making plays for this team. 16 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack, 2 interceptions. I know for sure, he's got 2 forced fumbles, and I think he's got a defensive touchdown. So this team really flies around and make plays. I think they have 3, if I remember the stats correctly, have 2 defensive touchdowns already this early in the year. So there you have it. It's a great defense versus a great offense. The Falcons have the #1 offense in the league. The Denver Broncos have the number 5 defense in the league. So this is going to be strength versus strength as both of these teams kind of go at it and try to show their dominance as they make a run for the playoffs. So I guess now it's time for me to make my pick here that I've showed you some stats. I want to lean towards the Broncos because, of course, I hate the Falcons as a Saints fan, but I can't do it. Give me the Atlanta Falcons. I do think that you're going to see Matt Ryan throw his first interception. I think both teams are going to run the ball very well. The Falcons will make some plays on offense. They are the number 1 rated offense in the league. They're going to make their plays. There's too many guys to try to hold back. But look for the Denver Broncos to exploit that Falcons defense. They don't make quite as many plays. If Paxton get the ball out early, get it out quick, spread the ball around like he has done already this season, that's going to turn out really well. If he tries to hold it back, if they play a lot of zone from the Falcons and those defensive linemen get to Paxton, this could get away and get ugly really, really early. But I still like that Falcons offense. They rush the ball well, they catch the ball well, and they make just enough plays with that free safety, Neal, in the backfield that they are going to hang in this game. Go ahead and give me the Atlanta Falcons in a 28-24 victory. I do think it's going to be close. I really like the Denver Broncos. I just think the Falcons have a little too much firepower to be able to stop with that defense. They are the number 1 offense in the league, and they're going to show why they're the number 1 offense in the league. Atlanta Falcons are going to walk away with the win. So there you have it. There's a look at your Week 5 games in the OMFL. Thanks for tuning into this. Good luck to your players. Stay healthy. Get those games in quick so we can advance. Tune in this weekend. We're going to Press Pass Live this weekend. We're going to have our buddy Brady back on. We're going to be talking some rules. We're going to be breaking down weeks 4 and 5 as those games are already going to be getting in. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So you want to tune in this weekend. It's going to be Saturday or Sunday. We're going to take a look at the league at Press Pass Live. Go to the website. If you haven't gone to the website, grownfolksoc.com, you need to go there. Lots of blogs, lots of posts, lots of good videos that are going to be up. You also need to go check out the Daddy League page. Guys are posting blogs. I am hearing a rumor that we have a owner that is going to be putting a power ranking out very soon. I'll do another hot seat later this week. Lots of good stuff. We're full. We've got some guys on the waiting list, so we're good to go. Thank you guys for being part of our league. Thanks for tuning in to Game of the Week. We will see you this weekend at Press Pass Live. Peace out.